So, hmm, what's happened to it? We might venture here back with another exciting episode. Diving into the second day. I don't know if we're gonna get through the whole day or not, cause I don't know how much time I got, but we'll see what we can do. And we're not gonna waste time. We can just dive right back in.
And then her walkie went off, and I heard that someone was creeping around an abandoned building. I didn't. I didn't really need the skeezy professor to tell me it was you. Max? You're kind of staring a lot.
Sorry, I think I might be in shock.
Sure. Blast from the past and all.
She said it so naturally. Like she had no idea how insane it sounded. Like she'd never died.
Max, we have a lot to catch up on, but I've been awake since Indianapolis.
Of course. Take my bed. We'll talk in the morning.
Thank you for understanding.
I'm not sure I understand anything right now. But I'm glad you're here. Come on, the bedroom's upstairs.
Thanks.
I spent all night thinking of explanations. It was a dream, a hallucination. It was Sophie playing the world's sickest prank. But it's her, in 1,000 little ways. In every way.
That would be a messed up prank. Play a Max.
You gonna sit there all night?
Just resting my legs. It's been a long, strange day. I'll tell you about it in the... She didn't vanish overnight. I can let her out of my sight for a minute or two. So, Max, what's it gonna take to get ready for the strangest conversation of your life? I don't know what to say to Chloe when she wakes up, but I can guess that she will be cold, hungry, and in need of coffee.
Yeah, that's not.
Guess I'm checking in with Vin this afternoon. I wonder if this is about the Abraxas house.
Black and white cookie. Black and white cookie. What? I would like to formally request a meeting with you this afternoon to discuss the important matter you attended. Your attention is mandatory. Can a request be managed? That's a good question. If you don't accept my request, I am medited. I'm mandatory to be pissed off about it. It's pretty simple. Want to give me a clue what it's about? Not in the slightest. I'll be in the president's office. Ugh. Oh, why you gotta be in the president's office? So are you ready to talk about it's important? I think so. I have some pressing matters to explore first. Off of the administration variation. What do you mean something? Yeah, what do you mean? Something like, Mom, you'll see soon enough, darling. Don't go stressing your pretty little head. Please stop. I can't handle more bad southern accents. Bad. I worked on that accent for weeks. It's extremely authentic, if you say so. I'm a little quieter because my roommate is taking a nap. I'm trying not to wake her. I had you. Hmm. Diamond. I haven't heard anything from Diamond. Hey, how's life been on the road? Everything okay? Would love to hear from you. Call me sometime. Hey, I'm about. Hey, I'm at the Braxton house. You used to live here, right? There's some pretty sketchy stuff going on. I'm worried about Braxton in the school. Not to mention you. Please call me soon. I wonder if Diamond's dead. Ooh. Campus Security Alert. The Furman Street section of Lakeport is currently closed to all university personnel. Any student found trespassing will be subject to disciplinary action. Yeah, we've heard that before. Of course, this new stuff. Fever. Blast from the past. Holy shit, it's 4:02 a.m. I haven't slept. I'm finding this to help me stay awake. She's here. She's sleeping on my bed, like drooling on my pillow right now. Chloe. Best friend for as long as I remember, up until the second the gun fired. The first stage of grief is denial, which is why she passed out on the stairs. That makes sense. The first stage of whatever this is also denial. Okay, this can't be happening, but I keep looking over to the bed and yeah, she's there. Chloe Elizabeth Price is here. Did not know her middle name. Pretty crazy. Maybe if I keep writing it down, it won't sound so insane. She's dead. She's been dead. I heard her get shot. I stood by her casket. I spent years mourning her. I know she's dead. So why is she snoring right now? Because of the merge of the timelines? When you take two opposite worlds and put them together, shit goes sideways. Just ask Peter Parker. Yeah. She looks exhausted. She mentioned Indianapolis. How far did she drive? In order to make her big entrance and whisk me away from their Braxton. I fell asleep. I'm going to put this journal away, but I can't sleep. Not yet. Not until the world starts making sense. The world will... Girl. Angel, make Laura feel at home. The world will never feel at home. Don't wake her. Can we go back? Maybe take a picture. I know. It's crazy, isn't it? Some kind of fascinating to me. Watch your guest sleep. Not that I didn't want to watch her sleep. I was trying to take a picture. I do that from time to time. Take pictures of people sleeping when they're in what I
Hey, Chloe. Welcome back from the great beyond. Here's a muffin.
would I consider, them in their most peaceful state.
Wakey, wakey.
She did not seem confident by that muffin.
I have no idea how to handle the next hour. But this is a start. It's my birthday. Again. Is Chloe's return some kind of birthday wish come true? No, that's crazy.
Happy birthday, Max. Hope. Hold on. Yeah. Happy birthday, Max. Hope your gallery weekend is a huge success. Don't forget to take some time to celebrate. And think about our Christmas offer. We'd love to have you in Oregon, but are happy to come to you if that's easier. Neither of us has seen a white Christmas in decades. So proud of you, a beautiful life for yourself. Excuse me, love mom and dad. Kind of a strange gift.
I should just stop trying to plan my week. It seems to invite chaos.
To-do list. Tuesday call with Hazel at 11. Intro class, night sky. Observatory. Okay, so the Wednesday decide on Prince and offense. Thursday pack. Friday hot chocolate with Moses. Intro class. Squad to New York. I mean, it was pretty straight plan.
I wasn't planning on being home this weekend. There's nothing in my fridge but film. If you stay in one place long enough, restaurants learn your birthday. Cute or creepy?
You always have a friend named Skippy who takes 10% off your next visit. That's funny.
Where did she come from? Literally, metaphysically. I'll take any answers I can get.
You know, the other time.
I bought these in a panic when I started teaching. Sometimes great art is the best mentor.
My thing is, where is the cat from the previous game?
Moses collected a few weird artifacts from the merge. He thinks they're fascinating. I think they're horrifying.
Celebration of life of college and student and faculty. Join us for oh, this is just mourning of people. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Moses says this telescope is an embarrassment, but it helps me look at birds on the lake just fine.
You like the old bird watching, huh? Yeah, I'm looking at everything before I make that damn coffee.
If I hadn't been there last night, would Loretta be here now?
Probably, actually. Ooh. Damn, I didn't even think about that. She actually wouldn't. Holy shit. She would have died. Damn. Max, I just got home. I don't even know what to think. First of all, thank you. If you hadn't stayed so calm, I don't know what would have happened to us. I was questioned by the police and questioned them in turn till they took my recorder. I'm in trouble for trespassing, but the proof I uncovered was worth it. Lakeport Country Court ordered a stay of the demolition a week ago. What happened last night was illegal. Somebody wants that building to come down, and they're willing to break the law to make it happen. I'm going to confront President Teller today. I think you and I both deserve some answers. Now, is that why Vin wants me to? Is that why he?
Diamond is worried about Sophie? I haven't heard from either of them in months. And they were off together?
Hold on. What was the date of this one? Okay, so that was September. Okay, so that was last night. That's 21st. So this happened Thursday. Today I would have been leaving. Holy shit. Also, Surfy Max. So I haven't responded to your text. Oh, at least she got them. I know you want to know about my trip and what's going on with my, But we need to talk about Sophie. From what she's told me, about her little secret. So Sophie has been shape-shifting like a lot. 8 months ago, it was actually the whole thing, but then it was a whole day. Oh no, it was an occasional thing, and then it was a whole day or weekend. As some random person, like she was trying to be anyone but herself. Yeah, that's normally how people get away. We stopped in a town a few months ago, and Sophie hit it off with a girl named Ivory? Iva. I thought we might slow down for a bit. But then they had a fight. When we hit the road again, Sophie started living as Ivory full time. So weird. Wonder if that's who she was. She was like shapeshift as. We had a bit of a falling out last month, and I think she might be heading back to Culloden. I don't know what she wants, but keep an eye out. She's not in a good place right now. Cool.
What's going on, Sophie? How do I help you?
Yeah, so that's definitely Ivan. She starts talking to us. Interesting. Really now? I heard from Diamond. Whoa, how is she? She's, I think, okay. Maybe a bit confused. She's worried about Sophie. I don't think their trip turned out how either of them wanted. Damn, I've been reaching out to her. I'll reach out again. Just glad she's okay. Me too.
Maybe if I thaw out my body, my mind will follow. I know I'm very anti-fire right now, but the place is freezing. If you tell me what your friends are plotting, I'll feed you all your favorite wood chips and crumpled up newspapers.
Now, I'm not tripping. Shh, don't wake her. Don't wake. How the hell? Am I supposed to get a picture? Maybe I gotta do everything and then go up there and wake her up.
Yikes. I didn't even notice where we parked last night. Better move it. But where did she leave her keys?
Move car. She probably has it on her.
Hazel's a great agent, and she put so much work into this weekend. I hope she eventually forgives me.
Max, I got prints of all your favorites and a couple of mine as well. Have a look and bring 3 to 4 with you this weekend. I'll see you at the hotel at 9 a.m. with a schedule for the day. Don't stress about it. Just take it one terrifying encounter at a time. See you soon.
It's not snooping if it's Chloe, right?
Sure.
Chloe's a band manager? In a weekend full of surprises? I guess that's the least surprising.
I call Eddie. Okay. Order more shirts. Look up what's illegal in Utah. Okay, contract language. Latency clothes. Drugstore, makeup, drugstore. Oh my goodness. Okay.
There you are.
Technically. Yeah, I was like, there was something else to ban shirts.
This design must be Chloe's handiwork. Her doodles have gotten a lot more polished ever since.
Yeah, go ahead, say it.
Flannel, band tees, and artfully ripped tank tops. Classic Chloe. I wanted to ask her 1,000 questions, but she barely had the energy to get upstairs. She certainly didn't stop by because she was in the neighborhood.
Drugstore, makeup tour, 913. The sewing circle, 914. The chop shop, 917. Tillet, Wick, Bar, and Mash, 18. So the Thrash would have been 21st. Easy Moss Bar, the Blue Robin, Neon. Damn. She was on tour and she stopped it. That's crazy. Now I feel like moving the don't okay, just I'm moving very, very slowly. That's a horrible picture. Even though it's a virtual game, I still take pride in my pictures as well. It legit says did I really? No. That
Now I have proof. She's really here.
good. I would have gotten a better picture, but I don't know how far up I can go without looking up. She's still gonna be there. It's okay. I mean, where would you go? You have the keys.
Max. Somebody did well for herself. How did Max wind up in the world's bougiest log cabin? What the? That was the girl at the bar last night. Max thinks her name is Sophie? Coffee. She's awake.
She smelled it. Snoop around.
What's the connection with this Sophie person and Max? Tweecore, acoustic chill, and lots of indie rock. Classic Max.
What? Did she not have enough artsy hipster cred already? She told me to take the bed and then pretended to go downstairs. But when I peeked later on, she was definitely still watching me. This is from that film festival in Boise. 2 days of movies that made me want to claw my eyes out, but she never stopped smiling.
Because that's gonna say a lot.
Not bad for a girl who never finished high school.
Introduction to photography. Instructor Max. Purpose of course. Students will learn their introduction principles of photography and the basics of how to operate a camera, both digital and analog. Also work together to discover each student's personal artistic style. Objective. How is it different from purpose of yeah, that's what I was thinking. I tried to skip it, but apparently it's required by ethics a lot. They have course schedule. Please read the schedule carefully. You won't often be meeting in the classroom, and we won't always be meeting at 2 p.m. Let me know if you can't attend a particular session, and we'll figure something out. So, 27th, classroom, 2 p.m. Introduction, overview of symbolism, tips, and choosing a camera. 30th. 2 p.m. camera troubleshooting, introduction to lens. September 3rd, 6 p.m. Golden hour for, okay, so. You can see. Yeah, because it's 31st, so yeah. Huh. Okay.
Wait, is it Saturday? I showed up on Max's birthday. But why is she here and not on this trip?
Good fucking question. All with mom, gallery trip. Yeah, this could be
I've been avoiding mirrors for days. I probably look as crazy as I sound.
I just know that this is where it's gonna get real for her. Looking at this.
It's been years. What has she been up to? At least I still get a spot on the life mosaic. Now she can talk about f-stops and shutter speeds to her heart's content. Is she moving out of her urban decay phase? What's next in the Max Caulfield oeuvre? If Max was gonna try and replace me with someone, I'm glad it was a dog. This place is so beautiful. It makes me want to throw up. Her life is so full now. Max knows the woman from the lighthouse? And her name is also Sophie? What the hell? She's photographed everything under the sun, but she's saving space for more. God, this girl. Max has a whole new life here. Maybe I shouldn't have come. Come on. It'll be okay. It's Max.
This is
She still drives like a teenager. Some things never...
I've got a giddy, I'm not gonna
Trying
lie.
to steal my truck?
just joyriding it to a parking space.
How long has it been? A year? A decade? I'm not really sure anymore.
It is so incredibly good to see you, Chloe.
Don't get excited. I come bearing baggage. And before you say anything, I know I should have called first. I just figured I'd know what the fuck to say when I was looking at you.
Okay. The floor is yours.
Oh my, why is there shit going? Okay. In some sequences, you could pick choices for both Max and Chloe, shaping the direction of their relationship. We were friends. We were friends. We were friends. Look, I wouldn't mind being friends for benefits, but we are definitely friends. I don't know how. Okay, I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's do this though.
Lately, I keep getting these... I don't know. Visions? It's been happening for a minute, but they're getting worse. It seemed like maybe some time fuckery took place, so I figured I'd come ask the time fucker herself.
What kind of visions?
That kind. Okay, hold on. That kind of indicates who's making the choice. Max on the left, Chloe on the right.
I have memories of things that never happened. I have dreams that really don't feel like dreams. And lately, I keep seeing this dark-haired woman, who just so happens to be on your photo wall. Who's Safi?
For referring what is happening. I don't know if we're gonna just say what is happening, because I don't think she would be considered for referring.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to understand what is happening right now.
Me too, Max. Glad we're on the same page here.
Safi and I were friends once.
And who's the friend on your dresser? Your second friend named Safi?
This is gonna sound crazy, but it's the same person. Safi can shapeshift.
So this place is... what? Like some freaky power academy?
No, not at all. It's a coincidence, as far as I know.
Never a dull fucking moment with you. Any idea why your friend is in my dreamscape? Or is that a coincidence too?
I'm not sure. What else do you see in your visions besides her?
Me? Dying on the Blackwell bathroom floor. I know it's not real, but it feels so... And when I met your friend last night, she looked at me like she'd seen a ghost.
Yeah. So.
I know you saved me. But I'm starting to wonder if... maybe you didn't.
Did I die?
I saved you. Then, when the storm came, you asked me to go back and undo it. You saved Arcadia Bay. When you died, a decade ago.
Um,
Max, did you do this? Did you beat the devil in a fiddle contest?
This isn't funny.
It's my death. I decide what's funny or not. Hold on. I remember everything that happened after that. We spent years on the road together. Didn't we?
I spent years on the road. But I was alone. I know this is weird, but what if your memories are what would have happened if you lived? Or what did happen, just to some other version of us? Talk to me. How are you feeling?
I feel like my brain is discovering whole new ways to be insane. I might not be good company right now.
I thought I'd never see you again. Be as crazy as you want. I'm not going anywhere.
But what the hell happened? How am I here right now?
Let's back up. When did the visions start? Was it just before Christmas?
How did you know that?
Because last December, my friend Sophie lost control of her powers. She had sort of a mental breakdown.
I heard someone's voice, begging you to shoot her. Did you?
No, not this time. I mean, it's complicated. But no. For a while, there were two separate realities. One where Sophie was alive, one where she was dead. I managed to merge them back together. But maybe I merged more than that? It's only a theory. We should talk to my friend Moses. He's been studying my powers. He'll want to hear about your visions.
This is so strange. I have this brain full of memories of our time on the road together, but it's not even us.
That's incredible. What was it like?
We had a lot of good years together. Then, my memory's fuzzy, but you were depressed. Guilty about Arcadia Bay.
Can't imagine. Having one death on my conscience was bad enough.
I just figured it out. So, the two separate timelines are based on the decisions you made in the very first game at the very end. That's wild. So if I said that she didn't die, I wonder what the alternative would have been. Cause that's
So wait. Even the week we spent together in high school didn't happen. I was already dead.
I guess not.
Oh, this is great. My best friend abandons me, and I have a decade-long hallucination of a friend who didn't.
That week, at the junkyard, on the train tracks, it was the best and worst week of my life. I'm so glad you remember it too.
Yeah. But who the hell did it happen to? Not me. I feel so weird. There's so much I don't know, and half of what I do know isn't real.
Well, maybe I can catch you up. I can tell you how reality worked for me, at least.
How did my mom take it?
About how you'd expect. David was there for her, but he was a mess too.
That guy contains multitudes. Remember when we visited him at that hippie camp and... God damn it, never mind.
I'm sorry, Chloe. What can I do?
Max, I don't need you to do anything. I'm not some problem for you to solve.
You sure? Because you came here with your
Professor
powers.
Caulfield, it's security.
What are you doing? Don't answer!
We're adults. We don't need to hide from the security guard anymore.
Max?
Good morning, Professor. Are you expecting a prospective graduate student this weekend?
Am I... Yes. Sorry. Was I supposed to clear it with you? I'm still learning the ropes.
No problem. I'll get her in the system. But tell her to behave herself. She's already been in one altercation since arriving in Lakeport.
Wow, that's good to know. Moments like this make me so grateful for Caledon's security team.
Can't keep the school safe without your help.
Well, if that's everything, I should get back to my dark room.
Have a good weekend.
You're the worst. Did you get in a fight last night?
You shove one townie and suddenly you're a danger to the school.
So, catch me up on you. What did Max Caulfield do after she saved a town?
Ran away from it as fast as I could. Your mom gave me your truck. I went to all the places you and Rachel had wanted to go. I drove until the hole in my chest started to scab over. And I took photos of empty buildings, so other people could see what the hole looked like. At some point, I accidentally became a semi-famous photographer. Last year, I came here as a visiting artist, and now I'm a teacher.
And you've been here for what? A year? Make any friends? Date any babes?
Last year, I had 2 good friends. Now I have 1 friend and a shapeshifter with whom I share ideological differences.
Dude, what is your life? Not that I wasn't happy to do it, but want to tell me why I saved your ass from a demolition site?
Only if you're ready for more time fuckery. If I don't do something to stop it, the whole school will be on fire by tomorrow night.
Okay, so what does future Max think caused it?
There was a protest the same day as the fire. I know people are mad at Caledon, but something must have happened to really set them off. My friends, my students, They're in danger. And right now, I don't know enough to do anything about it.
And you're sure you want to do something? Not worried about causing a storm?
I'm terrified of it. But I understand my powers better now. And I can't just sit back when I have a chance to save everyone. That house belongs to Abraxas, Caledon's secret society. And our president has a weird interest in it. I have questions for both.
That Moses guy you mentioned. Do you think he'd be willing to meet with me?
I think he'd give his favorite telescope to meet with you. He should be in his office now. I'll take you.
Hey, how are you feeling about me being here with all this going on?
I didn't know I could feel this happy. You invented a whole new emotion for me.
Wow. You're welcome.
Your visions, the fire, we'll figure it all out. I'm just so glad you're here.
Well, good. I guess I'll stick around.
What are you thinking, Chloe? This is like time fuckery to the max, which is ridiculous. Whereas two timelines together, you get your best friend that died a decade ago.
Dude, is that what I think it is? You assholes have your own observatory? Okay. I know we have a fire and an existential crisis to solve, but I am definitely breaking in there tonight.
You don't have to break it.
Earth to Max. You good?
Sorry. I just still can't believe it. You're really here.
Listen, if I'm gonna feel okay about being here with everything you have going on, I don't want to be weighing you down.
You're not.
Good. Then let's split up. I'll go up to the Science Palace and meet your friend while you go focus on the firefuckers.
I want to say no, because in Mac's situation, like it. Okay, I'm gonna pause. So in Mac's situation, if they split, she may just disappear, even though. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's always better to split up. You cover more ground, you get more shit done. But I feel like if I say no, Chloe's gonna think she's kind of like a weight on Max, even though Max is like, no. So I think, despite how Max is feeling, I think you're gonna be like, you're right.
I hate it, but you're right.
It's my curse. Go. Get some answers. I'll call you soon.
What? Oh, I can't. Oh, fuckery. I can't. Just. Max could not go through this shit twice.
Chloe!
Oh,
I'm okay,
yeah.
you goober. Now go.
Good luck.
Oh
She
my
must
goodness.
have come looking for me. And I wasn't here. She found Moses and she... But I'm here now. And this time, I will make sure nothing happens to her.
Oh my goodness.
Hard to think about anything besides Chloe at the moment.
I can't get past that fucking
But if I
thing,
want
Jesus.
her to remain alive, I need to start finding answers now. Where can I dig up more information on Abraxas? Maybe I can find someone to help me.
You got the fucking butterfly. Yo, Max, I get it if I'm the last. Okay, yeah. Hey, let me know if you need me to come up, meet you up. Ooh. Ooh, that was a little too strong of a burp. Let me know if you need me to come meet up with you. The admin building isn't too far. Max, you literally just walked away from me. I haven't even made it up the stairs yet. Though, to be fair, I'm not sure the staircase has an end to it. I want to say, if I wasn't dead already, this walk would do it. I don't know what that one word is. Don't joke around about that. Okay, I think I'll climb my sides. Might climb my sides. I'm heading in. Good luck. Update, I was wrong. There are more stairs. Fuck my life. Speaking of, you broke into the box last night. Yeah, but how? I connected some dots between my police scanner and the secret text blast. And knowing you, didn't we agree not to make any major changes? I was trying to. I was looking around downstairs and I saw something strange. Next thing I know, I was in the basement with Lottie. Sirens started blasting and the house almost came down on our heads. Wait, Lottie, didn't you see something about her in the original fire? Yes. Lottie's march, what? That's why they were so mad. That's why they were, because the building, okay, so the building blew up, but she was in there, and she died, which enraged everybody, and that's probably what did it. I don't know. But I realized we need to start collecting everything you find. You have no idea what might be important yet. I want you to send me everything related to the fire. All transcribed and cataloged. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, he should be over there on the left, but that's not where I want to go. Never want to go to where I'm supposed to go. What fun is that?
Ugh, the Caledon rebrand is beginning. When a slogan feels like a personal attack. Can I put my International Photography Award in here? Maybe we get Owen to take me seriously. Abraxas is really going to war with the administration. Not sure who's winning.
Okay. Not reading that sign.
Did someone vandalize this plaque? Or are they trying to add to Gretchen's list of accomplishments?
Doo-doo.
I always make conversation and bad rock puns when I see Gretchen. She just has sentimental value.
I want to talk to her, get some more information on her, and then rewind it back.
Learning through osmosis. Not a well-respected field, but the early research is promising.
Huh. Random conversations, apparently. Unlike the previous game. Alright, girl, spill it.
I hope Loretta learned something from her brush with disaster last night, but I doubt it. Good morning. Okay. Promise is a promise.
What happened last night was terrifying. I hope you're taking care of yourself.
Thank you. How are you doing?
Question 1. What is your connection to the Abraxas Society?
I don't have one. Some of my students are members, but I'm not.
Then why were you in their basement last night?
We're gonna say...
Our new president has a lot of plans for Caledon. It appears that Abraxas is standing in the way of those plans.
Question 2. Should students be concerned about an unchecked secret society running...
Loretta. My turn. How are you doing?
I'm coping, honestly. I think it would help me get some closure if I understood what happened last night.
I respect the need for closure, and for answers.
I swear, Max, there's something weird about this. Abraxas is hiding something. Nobody's been able to take them on, ever. The Caledon Crier has been publishing for 60 years. You know what's in their archives? Puff pieces on how Abraxas throws the best parties. I've searched Abraxas and every other creepy occult word I could think of. Nothing of substance.
I'll make you a deal. In lieu of any more grilling, how about I find you some more search terms? Then we can pool our research.
I'll consider it.
Abraxas has a lot of secrets. It's time somebody cracked them.
Yeah, research Abraxan. Let me find search terms.
Vin adores Jack Parsons. I wonder if it's an Abraxas thing or a Vin thing.
This is... Okay. This gives date, persona. Huh. This is right. This might give a few things, but I don't know.
Vin adores Jack Parsons. I wonder if it's an Abraxas thing or a Vin thing.
I'm like, can I turn the page? Now I'm on a new mission. Finding terms. Almost similar.
I always thought Abraxas was creepy. But at least it's the least creepy rooster reptile hybrid.
I mean, it did look like a ritual thing when we went into that room. Oh, it's a reptile hide. Okay. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna help a whole lot. See, I'm looking for books now. Now I'll ask Finn about it too. Rituals and relics and modern.
If a bunch of rowdy Abraxans start building a bonfire, it could get bad fast.
Well, we often think da 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 da. I mean, fire is what is used in a lot of books, rituals, and TV shows as a form of communication for everything. It's pretty solid that way. Okay. Yeah, so before I talk to Vin, make sure there's nothing else here.
I don't think Vin has let all of his recent success get to his head. But it's hard to tell with him. Vin's moved up in the world since his administrative assistant days.
Yeah, I agree. That is interesting.
I can't believe Vin saddled his hedgehog with his own totally not embarrassing middle name. Vin has really built a career for himself as Caledon's president whisperer.
Alright, let's talk. We got a meeting.
What the hell? You towed my car?
You mispronounced. Thank you for saving my job, Vin. I owe you several drinks. Owen is furious that the demolition was held up. What do you think would happen if you found out you were there? Why were you there?
There is something strange going on. It's centered around the Abraxas house, and I think you know what it is.
Max, I don't have time for your sleuthing. Owen needs my help. The board is asking questions, and there goes my Saturday.
What has he gotten you mixed up in?
Nothing. The Abraxas house was irreparably damaged by the storm.
Didn't look that bad to me.
And Owen's Caledon 2.0 plans hinge on the future site of the Scientific Institute for Caledon. Unfortunately abbreviated, SICK. I know he's a dick, but he's an ambitious leader, and he's got the backing of the board. So, the house is coming down.
I saw the stay of demolition. According to the court, the house is staying right there.
And yet, come down it must. Either now, due to a miscommunication with the demolition company, or later, due to an expensive legal battle.
I don't understand. You were the president of Abraxas. Doesn't this bother you?
Of course it does. I want to keep Caledon weird. And I want to keep the Abraxas house in all of its haunted glory. But this is happening. All I can do is advocate. For Abraxas, you, and the arts in general, I'm doing my best. Now, are you gonna take my word for it? Or are you gonna keep asking me questions that I can't answer?
If someone wanted to learn more about Abraxas, who should they talk to?
Oh, God. Are you part of Loretta's weird crusade?
I don't mean Abraxas any harm, but I have questions. And I know better than to ask you.
Listen. Don't bother talking to anyone. The secret society has been secretive since the 90s, but it wasn't always that way. All I'm saying.
If you're working today, does that mean Owen is too?
Locked in there all morning. And no, you can't talk to him. I can't even get in there, and I've got 10 urgent messages for him.
I can see you're swamped. I'll leave you to it.
Stay out of trouble, please.
Yeah.
I don't like putting Vin in an awkward position, but it's not like I have a lot of options.
Try Jack Parsons.
One article. Already read this one. I told you. Puff pieces.
When I heard about Diamond, I
know. That's when I really started digging into Abraxas.
The Rack Society is reeling from the situation. Yeah, from her departure. To be the president is hard, but it's not go off the grid hard. When I got to college, I was a geeky theater kid with a crush on Jack Parson. Huh. Interesting.
Look for Gretchen Kostov.
The founder of the newspaper? There's gonna be a lot. Okay. Several articles written by her, a few reviews of her films, and... Huh.
The Abraxas Society wasn't always the Abraxas Society.
But it seems like the occultist stuff was there from the beginning.
Woman Equal League Report. Okay. Yeah, that's old. The Colonized Women's Equivalent League is changing their name next year. The group is inviting members to submit ideas for new names, which will be voted on in the upcoming semester. The league has already seen many changes in the last decade. Founder Gretchen Kostov had to fight an uphill battle. First, it established the group, later, when finding them housing off campus at the time, according to the Lakeport law, any house within 2 or more unrelated women living together was legally a brothel. It's fucked up. The setting up residents. Okay. The group has hosted numerous anti-war. Okay. So interesting. Interesting.
Can you try Bonfire?
A few Labor Day parties, a production of The Arsonists, and... Oh.
Look at the date. That's this weekend. Do they have an annual bonfire?
Ugh. They misspelled Abraxas. Amateurs.
I mean, it's a student newspaper. You're all amateurs.
Excuse you.
It is. Bonfire is okay. This is probably what started everything. A large bonfire of the Braxis house got out of control and spread to the lawn on Saturday. The Lakeport Fire Department was called to someone that, okay, when the fire department arrived, police were mostly students. Society issued a statement this morning. Okay, dispersed the police. So, interesting.
So, what do we know?
That Abraxas has been getting away with mayhem for decades. They could do anything to anyone, and we'd never know.
But the party wasn't on just any day. Is there something special about this weekend? I'll be right back.
How are you supposed to... Yo.
Sorry, me again.
Oh, I can't do...
I can see you're swamped. I'll leave.
What am I supposed to... When in doubt, I used to work back in the day. Ooh.
I don't think Vin has let all of his recent success get to his head. But it's hard to tell with him.
Yeah, so back in the day, if you didn't know somebody who knew the answer, and you couldn't research stuff, you would find it in a motherfucking library. Fabulous.
Third week of September. That's this week.
In the Northern Hemisphere, modern occurred in the third week of September in Mass. It marks the first day of the autumn season, sometimes called Witches' Thanksgiving. It is a day of harvest festival and natural. Summer gives way to fall. Summer gives way to fall, which is often held festivals to celebrate natural bounty. Okay. Don't understand how I knew it was the middle one. But, yo.
Okay. Try Maybon.
Oh, here we go. A masked Maybon party? And look, it's the same weekend as the other article. They must be prepping for another one tonight.
Dark magic at the Colleton Special Investigation. Did you know that here on our very own campus, Assault Society, Occasion Society might be participating in dark arts. They've even been known to play Dungeons and Dragons. I hate it. I hate it because even Stranger Things did the same thing. They consider Dungeons and Dragons with like dark arts, dark magic, and rituals. Just like, I was like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. This reporter won't name the group, who have threatened previous investigations with literal lawsuits, but I can exclude reports that last Saturday a mobile party took place off campus. Attendees were masked and drunk. Blah 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 blah. Okay.
This is what we need. I just have to get my hands on a mask, and I could go anywhere, talk to anyone. Max?
Did you just have another vision?
There won't be a party. We need to talk to Vin and shut it down.
Hold on. Think about this. I'll post part 1 of my podcast tonight, then we'll go and ask people about it. They'll spill their guts.
No way. It's too risky.
Risky how? You're still not telling me something, aren't you? I told the police I was in that basement alone. Now you're stonewalling me?
I'm telling you, I only have suspicions right now. If you're gonna blow this story wide open, you need solid proof.
That's what I'm saying. I'm out of leads. President Teller ignored my requests for a comment. Reggie says I'm crazy. Tonight is my last chance.
Okay. I have a responsibility to try and stop the party. But Abraxas has ways of getting around the authorities, so I don't know how much good it'll do. I know you want answers. I also know that if you go to the Abraxas house tonight, you'll be putting yourself in danger. Again. Promise me you won't do that.
I promise I will try to find the truth and not do anything stupid in the process. I'm sorry. That's the best I can do.
I could rewind and make Loretta forget the party is even happening. But is that a step too far?
I was just thinking that, to be honest. Ooh. Should I? Yeah, no, she's a stubborn one. I don't know. Because I feel like her being there might actually change a lot of things. I don't know. Her being there, her not being there, I don't. No, because I gotta try to shut it down. I want her there, but I also want to keep her safe, so no.
I kept her safe, and she'll never know. And if she did, she'd never forgive me.
Yeah, no. My job is to keep them safe. You.
Sorry, me again. Vin, you have to cancel the Maybon party.
He did. I told Reggie there wasn't a good backup spot to build a bonfire. It's canceled as of last...
Vin, I need that file from the archive by end of day.
Got it right here. Sir, about these messages...
They'll have to wait.
Vin looked like he wanted to chase Owen out of the room. Maybe I can push him over the edge. I should rewind and convince Vin to leave when Owen... Sorry, me again. You need help getting Owen's attention? Loretta is planning to release her podcast about the demolition tonight. But maybe if Owen gives her the comment she's after, he can reduce the damage.
Holy shit. That will get his attention. And, oh god. Make him supremely angry. Still, thank you.
Vin, I need that file from the archive by end of day.
Got it right here. Sir, I have to speak with you immediately.
Not now.
It's new information about that podcast.
Fine. Walk with me.
That should buy me enough time to search the office. Normally I wouldn't suspect Caledon's president of arson. But someone's about to burn down the building he wants to get rid of. Owen could work anywhere he wanted, but he came back to Caledon. I thought that was sweet, before I met him. Did he lose his key or something? Everyone keeps saying that the Abraxas house is badly damaged, but I didn't see anything wrong.
That is suspicious. Fires were losing about the bottom of the house. Said order. The front of the building is damaged beyond repair. It was pretty solid, I ain't gonna lie.
Nice, still logged in. Guess I'm due for a lucky break.
Subject the fuck. My guys are telling me that you're throwing them under the bus to the Lakeport PD. Listen, I got plenty of words for the idiots who didn't check the basement. But who told them that the demolition had been approved? Who assured me to my face that the court documents were on their way and it has to be tonight? Ooh. Guilty. Just straight up guilty. Do you know how much shit I'll be in? The cops had found explosives. I had to hide them in a dumpster like a fucking mobster. Interesting.
Owen's trying to seem more likable, so he outsources the job to a chatbot. This fucking guy.
The new AI chat program is ready for your review. I downloaded it. This morning, as I said, I have some concerns about using your voice. I know we're attempting to address the unlikable and unrelatable occasions. But even Okay.
Whoa.
That.
That doesn't sound like Owen at all.
Last night, okay. Oh, this is from Yax? Really? Are you feeling alright? We'll discuss your previous message after the call with the board. I suggest you get your head on straight before then. Yasmin, I think the real question, the real question is, how did you fuck up your relationship with your daughter so bad that she doesn't even answer your call? Damn. God damn. Maybe you should stop trying, or maybe I should offer her a professionalship. She's clearly the real talent in the family. I'm getting calls from the demolition companies, standing fears and threatening to sue. What happened at your Bruxton house last night? Huh. Interesting. Okay, nothing here.
Hi, I'm Callie, your Caledon automated assistant. How can I help you today? Hi, I'm Callie, your Caledon automated assistant. How can I help you today?
Breaking into his own files? That weird email to Yasmin? That wasn't Owen just now. Holy shit. Safi. What was she doing in Owen's office? She asked Vin to get a file for her. She's up to something. Oh no. Everyone keeps saying that the Abraxas house is badly damaged. Oh, that doesn't...
Hi, I'm Callie, your Caledon automated assistant. How can I help you today?
Oh, I can't change that prompt. That sucks. Okay.
No Vin, no problem. Like I was never even here. You wanna play cat and mouse, Safi? Let's play.
Meanwhile, at the Dome
Safi could
factory.
be anywhere by now.
Oh, no.
Knowing her, she probably stuck around to watch me squirm.
I need your assurance that our understanding still holds. This isn't just about Abraxas' future, Reggie. It's about yours, too.
Max, hey. I needed to ask you about yesterday's assignment. Do you have a minute? Sorry, President Teller, I really need to understand this whole, a negative space thing.
Why do I suspect you're not looking to talk photography?
Sorry, I just needed to get out of there.
Are you okay?
It's been a day. Owen's breathing down my neck, up to my ass in angry emails, and now Marlon says I'm acting crazy.
Why would he say that?
When I saw him this morning, he asked if he could borrow something important, and now he's saying he never even saw me. Stoner. You know, he probably just lost it and he doesn't want to admit it. But it's extremely important for reasons that are extremely time-sensitive.
I can help you look for it if you...
No, sorry. I just need to take care of this by myself. It's fine. It's probably a whole stack if I'm down in the basement. I just need to get there early.
So the party is still at the Abraxas house. Good to know.
What was that talk with you and Owen about? It sounded intense.
Nothing important. Just ensuring the success of Caledon 2.0. No pressure.
He said the two of you had an understanding?
Understanding? Who really understands anything these days? What does that word even mean, you know?
Reggie, I know there's a lot going on. Just be careful.
I always am. See you around, Max.
That was definitely Reggie. But what about the rest of the quad? When Safi was impersonating Owen, she took a Caledon folder from Vin. That's my tell. Anyone with a Caledon folder could be Safi. I need to check out each one I find. The man has absolutely no hold on this guy.
Okay, yeah, more journal stuff. While that was productive trip to the president's office, I need to regroup. Here are the people who definitely know more than they're letting on. Reggie, being the president of Abraxas, comes with a certain amount of skull dodginess, I don't know. He's hiding something. It's just a question of what. But Reggie has been working for months to save the Abraxas house. Why would he want to burn it down? Pickle time? Fuck, okay. Vin, knowing more than he lets on, is Vin's whole personality. A secretive guy, but he's also my friend. He reports to Owen, but he loves Abraxas. Is Vin involved in something? Or caught in the middle of it? Lucas hates Caledon and bolded by his podcast. Such a dick. I don't know if Lucas is capable of violence, but I certainly trust him less than I trust the other one too. Who else? Here are the people who might know more than the Letnan. Owen. What's his deal? He seems laser focused on his goal of ruining Caledon by turning it into tech bro heaven. Would he burn down the Abraxas house if he stood in his way? Yup. Lydia, I don't think she's involved. She sure wasn't aware that the Abraxas house was about to come down, but Lydia March was named after her for a reason. Besides, it's always a fair assumption that Lydia knows more than she says. Sophie, the wildest wildcard, currently running around campus for reasons unknown. Why is she back now? Why is she creeping around looking for information, trying to get me off her set? I have to talk to her. I think I gotta do more than just talk to her. You know, I should probably talk to Owen right now. Especially considering how,
Safi was just shapeshifted as Owen. Maybe she didn't have time to change yet. Unsurprisingly, Owen is being a cairn Karen. Safi was just shapeshifted as Owen. Maybe she didn't have time to change yet.
She probably did, but...
I don't mean to interrupt.
Well, unless you want to help me liaise with the Abraxas Alumni Network, you are. Excuse me.
I can't just...
I don't mean to interrupt.
Well, unless you want to help me liaise with the Abraxas Alumni Network, you are. Excuse me.
Okay.
I can always tell how I'm feeling by what I see in this sculpture. Today it looks like a dragon. Not a folder to be seen. Good. Safi hasn't been on campus since the storm. What is it like for her to be back here?
Probably weird as shit. Almost as weird as your best friend showing up to your door for no reason.
I'll bet Safi got a real kick out of seeing this. Yasmin must have commissioned this sculpture after Safi died.
So far, Owen is the only one with a folder that I have seen. And maybe I could talk to him twice.
Still no sign of Safi.
Down with President
I
Teller!
have to keep looking.
Save the Abraxas house!
This guy doesn't seem like he'd
Down
mind
with
pissing off the president.
Save the
Maybe I
Abraxas
can
house!
use that.
Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
President Teller's sitting in the quad over there. I'm not sure he can hear you.
I can do something about that. Thanks, lady.
I hope the power of protest is enough to get Owen away from that folder.
Down with
Is
President
Abraxas
Teller!
scheduling any sort of formal protest this weekend?
Nah, we'll be too busy sleeping it off.
Sleeping what off?
You know, it.
Good talk.
Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house! Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
Safi saw my class. Maybe she'd shapeshift as one of my students to mess with me?
Hey, Jeanette. Oh, hey, Max. Fancy seeing you here. Doing some alfresco homework?
Oh, no, it's a personal project.
Were you pleased with the photos you took in class?
Definitely. But I wanted to get a few more to choose from. I asked Reggie if he wanted to shoot together, but he said he had some pressing plans. Lame.
I'll leave you to it. See you in class.
Max, have you ever... I'm sort of thinking about applying to grad school.
For what?
Oh. I shouldn't have... Never mind.
Wait, Jeanette, I didn't...
It's cool, Max. I'll see you in class.
I love rewinding sometimes.
Hey, Jeanette.
Do the homework, do the photo thing. Now we're gonna do this.
I've been meaning to ask you. Have you ever considered applying to grad school for photography?
Yes, actually. I wanted to ask you about it, but I figured if you thought it was a good idea, you would have brought it up.
I'm sorry. I'm still new at teaching, and I'm not used to people caring about my opinion. But of course, I think you're good enough.
Most of the applications require an artist statement, so I've been working on one. Would you mind taking a look?
I'd love to.
Ugh, it sounds really pretentious.
Artist statements are just like that. You're right in the pocket.
The first time I got a hold of a camera, I was overwhelmed. Blah 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 blah.
I know it's a long shot, but I really love your class, and some of these programs have financial aid, so...
So what on earth do you have to lose by applying?
Exactly.
Okay, let's meet after class on Tuesday. I'll do my own research on MFA programs, and we can touch base.
That would be amazing.
Oh. Hey, don't wait for other people to tell you that you're an artist. You are an artist, whether they see it or not.
Wow. Thanks, Max. I'm so lucky to have you as my mentor.
Don't start crying. Don't start crying.
So just keep blinking, keep blinking. Retake. Pop.
Is it me, or are there more of these gnomes around than there used to be?
There's more. I mean, there's just...
These little gnomes are moving around. So cute.
They are, and I think it's suspicious. It's gonna be end of the game. It's gonna be me and Chloe versus the army of
Of
gnomes.
course, everyone has the same folder. And only one of them is Sophie. Sophie can't have gone far. I need to keep looking.
It's there again. Really?
Whoever she is, Sophie's definitely laughing at me right now. Sophie knows all the English teachers. If she wanted to blend in, maybe she'd choose one of them? Sophie knows all the English teachers. If she wanted to blend in...
Are we sure we want to do this? What if my husband finds out?
I already told my husband. He was excited until I told him he couldn't watch.
Oh, Max, can you give us a moment? We're discussing some plans.
Okay, so they were talking about doing a presentation together. That makes way more sense than where my mind went.
You naughty girl. Because I went the same way. It's okay.
Did I hear that right? Hello?
Hey, hippie. Just checking in.
Have you talked to Moses?
Not yet. He was with a student. I'm just sitting outside the planetarium, trying to imagine what it would be like to go to school here. But if I had that kind of money, I'd probably just buy a tour bus.
You are gonna love Moses. I wish I could be there for this meeting of the minds.
I don't. This way, we can jump straight into talking shit about you.
Har har. Well, I'm sure he'll have some theories about what's happening with you. He'll probably want to run some tests, too. He can get a little test happy when it comes to powers and timelines.
On my trip out here, I spent hours wondering what it would be like to see you again. But I never expected mad scientist friend hangout.
What did you expect?
Most often, a slammed door in my face.
Really? Why?
Well, you never responded to my text, for starters.
I didn't know it was you. I didn't have your number in this reality. I barely even believed it was you when you showed up in person.
Excuses, excuses.
So what I'm hearing is, even though the school's in danger and reality's a mess, this trip is going better than you expected?
Well, damn. I guess it is.
I should get back to the search. I'll text you when I know anything.
See you soon.
It's nice. It really is nice having them together. Yet again. It's nice. Almost felt like if I didn't walk over here, I would not have gotten that interaction. Okay. There he is.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Defend the students' right to self-govern! Save the Abraxas!
What is it now?
Well, this certainly wasn't pulled from the archives. Must be the real Owen.
Saturday, 1 p.m. Last night was unfortunate. We just got to cross out. Was an entirely avoidable incident. It was handled quietly, but could have been catastrophic and demands immediate action. Go over police reports, communicate with demolition team. No better time to demolish the building. Creepy abandoned house will always attract attention. Need to act fast, or it could cave in on the next teen pastor. Reminder, we are not trying to close the boxes, but disbanding is always an option if they keep acting up. What the fuck? Oh, this is board call, okay. Our teachers have to get Alimony Network on board with the move next. Relocation options, not a lot of Victoria Manchester so have often pivot to Colorado to Bordeaux. Slow sorry, I would be reading a lot more things out loud, but again, try and stay quiet because roommate is taking a nap. And they are a light sleeper. Don't forget, Tom's daughter's birthday is next week. Don't yell. Huh. Okay. What does he find?
Reggie's gonna deal with it. Did you know he was an economics major before he met you and switched to visual arts? What a shame.
Go plans for the future.
Your plans to expand the campus are receiving a lot of pushback. Have you had any second thoughts?
Of course not. The situation in academia is dire. If we aren't aggressive in securing our future, we won't have one.
If you change Caledon beyond recognition, have you secured its future at all?
A question for philosophers and linguists who, despite my better judgment, still have majors here.
So you became the president of a liberal arts college, but you hate the arts. What's that about?
Contrary to the graffiti around campus, I'm not a heartless suit. For example, I'm something of a collector of Stieglitz prints.
You know, Stieglitz was one of the first people to champion photography as an art form.
He was, though I'm sure Stieglitz would be horrified at the state of postmodern art.
Well, Stieglitz has been dead nearly 100 years. I'd feel disappointed if he wasn't a little freaked out by my work. You really seem to have it out for the Abraxas Society.
Yes. How dare I want to get rid of a damaged building and build some much-needed classroom space.
I have nothing against a new science building. But
Loretta Rice is tenacious in her pursuit of rumor and nonsense. All the more reason to demolish the house and move past the rumors once and for all.
I'll let you get back to it.
Please.
Interesting.
Please tell me Safi isn't with her mother right now. Or being her mother right now.
Just one of them.
Safi is shapeshifted as Vin before. And I'll bet she'd love a chance to mess with her mom.
Max, you're out here. That's great.
Complaining about the new boss to the old boss?
And to think I used to complain about her. I didn't know how good I had it.
Nor does Owen. Once everything calms down, he'll be able to appreciate everything you're doing for him. Just give him time.
I know how she manipulates people with flattery, but it still works.
Is this an official graduate program performance review?
Officially? No. Unofficially, I could not be prouder or more honored that Vin is the first Regent's Chair grant recipient of my tenure.
I never thought I'd make it to college, let alone business school. Caledon's given me so much. And yet, somehow I managed to give it even more in return.
This grant is set up to foster the next generation of Caledon leadership. There is no one more deserving.
Owen has a lot of big plans for the school. How is the board handling it?
The way they handle everything, by clutching their pearls. And they're all rich retirees, so they literally wear pearls.
We do. We have a call scheduled this afternoon to hear some updates about his Caledon 2.0 plans. I'm sure it will be as lively as ever.
If not livelier.
I'll leave you two to catch up.
Enjoy your weekend. The campus is beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, go take your next famous photo. Preferably of me.
You know I always support your work, Maxine, but if you take his portrait before you take mine...
Don't listen to her.
Maybe I can use this photo to get to the folder on the table.
Max, I don't understand how you would
Mind if I move that folder? My last shot felt a little cluttered.
Thank you for reminding me. It's yours. That auditing student handed it to me and told me to pass it on if I saw you. Strange girl.
While we'd love to stay in pose, we really should get ready for the call with the board. Pray for us.
So girl gave her the photo.
That was fun. Meet me at the Turtle for part 2. XOXO. Safi's just fucking with me now. She's not even here. Safi's been one step ahead of me this whole time. Hopefully now I can get some answers.
It started in December, but lately it's been getting worse. So I came to Max for help. And she told me, I guess you know, that I died. That my memories of what happened to us after high school didn't happen. At least, not to her. Basically, I shouldn't be here. By the way, you're doing pretty well with this whole talking to a dead girl thing.
Well, if you're friends with Max long enough, you get used to it. But I have many, many, many questions.
Do you know what it means? The visions, the different realities smashed together?
I have some, I want to say theories, but they're closer to fears at this point. Give me a minute. Max told me you're into astronomy. You want to take a look around? There's an image I captured upstairs that could be a new celestial object. Or it's just a speck of dust. Either way, you can help me name it.
Seriously? You're on.
All right, Moses. Let's see if you're as nerdy as Max says you are.
Okay, I was wrong. There are more. Oh no. That's him. He's suspecting you. Why do you make it sound so sinister? When I walk in, will he be like, "Hello, Chloe, I've been expecting you"? Moses doesn't have a sinister bone in his body. I have a bunch of sinister bones in my body. They're in my left hand. Because I'm left-handed. Handed, okay. Of course, you got stuff in your journal too. Max and the security guard, okay. After hundreds of miles, thousands of questions and countless times playing every scenario in my head, it happened. I met up with Max. And it wasn't a moment too soon for all my worries. It turned out that Max was the one in trouble, and I got to save her ass. Sure, I got into some beef with a loudmouth loco and an overly enthusiastic bouncer along the way. I did manage to talk my way out of a serious trouble. Couldn't know I still got it. It was almost too perfect. I swept in on her in this creepy house she was breaking into and whisked her away before the cops came. But man, the way she looked at me in the truck after we got back before I crashed out, it was like she was staring at a ghost. It was probably just a shock, but maybe it has something to do with those horrible visions. I've heard her rummaging around downstairs. I guess I better go. I don't think this conversation will be anything like the thousands I've been prepping in my head. Maybe that's for the best. Huh. Alright, what we got here?
Wow. Moses flies his weeb flag high.
I should arrest this guy for future arson, just to be safe. In space, no one can hear your sick beats. Is that Nebula Rain? Only lesbians and uber nerds know about her.
Interesting.
I would... Max isn't thinking about her birthday right now. All the more reason to get her something.
That would be nice. But I'm pretty sure your presence alone is good enough for her. Promise you.
Maybe Moses would let me print something for Max's birthday.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
Moses has a ton of rad shit. No wonder Max thought we would get along.
Now, why am I able to examine this one? There's no markings. Like, I don't hear her say, I don't see an A. I don't see nothing of the sort. Huh. Interesting.
Moses wants me to name the star on the photo upstairs? No way I'm passing that up. Whoa. I'll bet you could see light years with this baby. So many post-its. I've got to take this guy outside some night and ask him questions.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you probably do.
Moses is going full Pepe Silvia with this investigation. Is that the dude from the bar last night?
Yup.
Whoa. What happened here?
Max took that photo before she jumped back here. But I swear the fire was in a slightly different place when she showed it to me yesterday.
So, Max's presence has changed something. But the fire is still on its way. I've barely met this lady, but I keep seeing her face.
Safi was my best friend. I hate to put her up here, but she's been acting pretty erratic lately.
That's where I found Max last night. The place would be rubble if she hadn't been there.
And Max thinks the house is where the fire started. I don't know why it's important, only that it is.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's the place. I think it's because Liddy was in the house when it happened and she died.
A bunch of guys getting pissed off on a message board. This never ends well.
Those guys at the bar are planning their protest for tomorrow? I don't like that timing at all.
Agreed. And the form is password protected. If someone was able to obtain it...
I'm on it.
Do you want me to... How the hell? How am I supposed to get a password for...
Is this an art room or a physics lab? Moses seems to know how to blend the two with expertise. If I wanted to make Moses's day, I could ask for his anime recommendations.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
I'm not big on the magical schoolgirl thing, but she gets badass points for that eye patch. I wish my job would let me keep a nerd den.
But you're always on the road, so...
This is the coolest kettle in the history of heating liquids.
So the password for a nerd message board. That I don't even know how you're supposed to do that in a place like this.
A horticulturalist, too? What can't this guy do? I'm not usually into the whole sappy nature drawing thing, but this tree is pretty badass.
Inspired by cherry tree.
Nobody's gonna give it to you. You've gotta grab the sun for yourself.
Nice. Inspired by Coulter.
I should start leaving mystery graffiti under bar coasters while the band's on tour. Oh, maybe that's whatever the fuck viral marketing means.
Inspired by Skull.
Don't sweat it, Skull. Sometimes I feel like a pile of garbage, too. A pet iguana? Dude, this office has everything. Some of Max's favorites are in here. It's good that she found a new movie buddy.
Away from home. Doubt that would have a password thing on it.
Moses needs a name for this dot. I should help him out.
Nobody's a cow jump over the moon. That cow gets sucked up by aliens. Sure, so damn detailed. Huh.
Did he paint this himself? Why'd he stop? Moses needs a name for this dot. I should help him out.
Wow. You process quickly.
I'm just laying it all out. We'll see if anything emerges.
This guy's being very polite to the crazy girl who showed up at his office and monologued about alternate realities.
So, Professor, have you solved me yet?
Not in the slightest. But I do have some follow-up questions. I'm sure you do too. Why don't you start?
I know we have a metaphysical mystery to solve, but can I use your 3D printer?
What for?
It's Max's birthday. She's being so brave about this whole save the school thing, but I think she needs some encouragement. Your anime wall gave me an idea.
Say no more. You have to text me when you give it to her. She's gonna love it.
You got it. I don't mean to snoop, but who's Maya Akata?
She was a friend of Safi's. They were really close until Maya's suicide. That's what started all the craziness last year. Safi blamed several people for Maya's death, and she used her powers to get revenge.
Well, it's great that you bought her book.
And I wasn't the only one. Maya's work has been getting more attention in the last year. I'm sure Safi's delighted.
Give it to me straight, Doc. I'm ready.
I'd like to hear more about your visions. You said they started in December?
Yeah. And they weren't even visions at first. Just weird daydreams. Of a storm, or a path, or... But they just kept coming. Then I started thinking about them, even when I didn't want to think about them. And that moment in the green room a few days ago...
I want to say...
I couldn't leave. I couldn't think about anything else. I was stuck on that path to the top.
Okay. What were you doing in the green room before it started?
Looking in a mirror. That place was a grimy dump. Usually my favorite kind of bar. But for some reason, I started thinking about tornadoes. When Max and I were in high school, there was this crazy week where Max thought a tornado was going to destroy the school. No, sorry, that did happen. But it also didn't happen? What's happening right now?
Paradox. I fucking knew it.
Let's start with what happened 10 years ago. A storm threatened your town, and Max was forced to make a choice. She let you die, averted the storm, and saved Arcadia Bay.
But I'm here.
Yes. Somehow, the storm didn't destroy the town, and you didn't die. Which doesn't make any sense, except... A year ago, a storm threatened the school and the town. And Max made another choice. Or rather, she refused to choose between Safi and Caledon. Somehow she saved Safi and the school. And however she tied those realities together, it appears...
She tied up some loose ends while she was at it. She brought me and Arcadia Bay back together? With Safi and all the rest?
Yes. Somehow. Your vision started when you remembered the tornado. The thing that couldn't have happened, but did. A paradox. Your life and experiences are coexisting along an entirely different reality. And that's not sustainable. Maybe when you encounter a paradox, you come unfixed somehow, but that would mean even us talking about it directly could... Oh no.
She gone. Yeah.
Chloe, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, stay calm and tell me what you see.
It's always the same path. It ends in this outcropping with a couple of benches, like a viewpoint.
The Overlook. That's where Safi died.
Safi. I like the view from the real Overlook just fine, but this, I could stare at this forever. Tell me about it. Oh, there's Safi, like, oh my goodness. There's so much. Oh my god. It's not gonna end. Okay, yeah, so it's just, okay. So Dead Safi and Analyze Everything, tell me about it. I've been all over the country, but nothing beats that view. Dead Chloe, who the hell, Safi, are you here? Lost every, oh, hey, nice to meet you, Chloe. Sorry, forgot to say that last night. Alive, Safi, Dead Chloe. Alive, Chloe, what's happening? Wow, looks like the gang's all here. This is interesting. What are you doing here? Dead Chloe. Dead Safi, being dead mostly. At least some of me is. Alive. She's right, the rest of reality was decided by Max. But this place contains the full truth of what happened to us. It remembers. So she drops into like what would be considered like a space pocket or like a time pocket that has both realities there. It's interesting. Very interesting. Live selfie. I like coming back here and sitting on the bench just to remind myself. Dead Chloe, I don't think you should like hang out on the paradigm bench. This place is dangerous. Dead selfie, I mean, sure, but what's the worst that could happen? For fuck's sake, death from Dead Chloe? That's interesting. Chloe, grow up, you're already dead. We're already dead. Huh.
But there's a lighthouse, too. Like the one from Arcadia Bay.
Interesting how this works.
The sky is wild. Lots of auroras and shit.
So it's nighttime?
Wait, I had to check this, like,
I don't think there's a sun in here.
because last time there was guns and stuff on the floor. Search? What?
She called off the search. Stopped looking for herself.
Interesting. Because last time there was guns and now it's just messages on the face.
Missing, they said. Then, lost. Going, she replied. Then, gone.
What's happening now?
There's always something weird when I get to the top of the path. Me, dead. Safi, alive. A turbocharged lighthouse beam.
Okay. As far as we know, nothing in this space is real or can hurt you.
As far as we know, huh?
I wanted to hear her explanation about the trees. I'll have to look it up later.
Safi practically lives here now.
Left. Mostly trees. Right. Weird voices, sounds of someone crying. Up overlook. And lighthouse and crazy. There's a lot to learn here if you're willing to explore and watch yourself. Repeatedly. I finally know that you can't wait to see what has to say about it. I've been everywhere. Well, almost everywhere. The lighthouse door is shut. What do you think is in there, Chloe? Good quest.
The, ground turned to my high school bathroom.
Interesting. Does that place hold any special meaning?
Sure. It's where I died.
And big ass lighthouse you can't even get to. Oh, is it the that version stuff? That? Nope.
Okay, Max is pointing a gun at Safi, and there are a lot of photos.
Photos of what?
No.
Huh.
Max, stop! Shit. I saw Max. She had a gun, and it always ends a little differently, but I died. Ugh. That's what I've been seeing. Me dying. Max killing me.
You said there were photos. What happened after that?
The lighthouse beam turned on, and... What's wrong?
Chloe, you vanished. Disappeared for about 3 seconds. Before you came crashing back into the cabinet.
What? Where did I go?
I don't know. I think maybe that place takes you back to the moment where Max made her choice. About Safi. About you. Max stitched these realities together, but if you keep going back there, picking at the stitches, it could all unravel.
I saw some of Safi's thoughts and memories. We're stuck in that place together.
Makes sense. Safi is aware of the dual realities, and she's suddenly back on campus. Maybe she's looking for the same answers you are.
She seems depressed.
Well, you and she are trapped inside your own deaths. Emotionally, I can't imagine what that is doing to the both of you.
Arcadia Bay was brought back to life. Why aren't they stuck in that place too? My mom hasn't told me about any weird visions.
Have you told her about your visions? My point is, we don't know what's happening in Arcadia Bay. We can conjecture, but my focus is on helping you.
So what do I do? How do I make sure I don't think about, you know?
Well, distractions seem to help. Your job. Loud music, lots of people, probably kept you safer. But now that you're aware of it, and what it means, we might have just accelerated whatever is happening. I'm so sorry.
Hey, man. I asked.
We won't risk any more explorations into the Overlight. That's what we're calling it now, by the way. I'll do some brainstorming. Maybe research mental techniques for...
Don't bother. You've got to focus on the fire.
But we need a plan. Your visions are growing in intensity, and that place is dangerous. If you spend more time there, you could undo the merge. You could revert back to your own death.
I'm serious. It's okay. Why should I get to cheat death? It's not like I deserve it more than my dad. Or Rachel. Max saved me in the bathroom. But she couldn't make it stick. The time she bought me, it's enough. More than I deserve.
What do you mean? Of course you deserve to exist.
Not according to reality, or the universe, or whatever keeps trying to make me dead. Max has done everything she could for me. She always has. The least I can do is be there for her now. So, on to the good stuff. Who do we think is planning to start a fire? I met this guy last night. Didn't seem like a criminal. Criminally pretentious, maybe.
Lucas Colmenero is a former Caledon professor. He's been stirring up animosity between Caledon and Lakeport.
If he hates Caledon, you and Max won't be able to get much out of him. Max may have gone full Ivory Tower, but bars are still my scene. I'll head back there right now to chat with him and his protest buddies. Maybe I can learn more about their plans.
It's interesting that life just wants to, like, fuck over Chloe every chance it gets. But this is where we're gonna have to stop. As much as I don't want to, as much as I don't like to, this is where we're gonna have to stop. And I'm gonna have to pick this up some other time. But yeah, I do like the back and forth aspect of this, and I hate the fact that it seems like Chloe has already accepted the fact that she's not supposed to be here. And because she's not supposed to be here, the universe is trying to omit her from the scene. And that could possibly be how this whole thing ends. I don't know. We don't know. There's so many unknowns that we gotta figure out. But yeah, no, that is it for today. We'll pick it back up some other day. When? I have no idea, but definitely next week. Don't know when next week, but definitely next week. Till then, take care.